Mga kapuso, sa Sabado po, ika-19 ng Marso, March 19, isasagawa po ang taunang Earth Hour ng World Wildlife Fund, Worldwide for Asia o WWF. Dito po ay hinihikayat ang mga tao na patayin ang non-essential lighting o mga ilaw na maaaring hindi muna gamitin sa loob ng isang oras bilang simbolo ng pakikisa sa pangangalaga sa mundo. At kaugnay po ng Earth Hour, kasama po natin ngayon dito sa studio si Greg Yan, Earth Hour Philippines Communications Manager. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Cara, and good morning sa lahat ng ating viewers today.
Okay, alam naman natin, every year ginagawa ito ng mga kababayan natin at dito sa Pilipinas, talagang sumusunod tayo dito. Pakiulit lang, anong mangyayari sa March 19 para sa Earth Hour?
Alright, so for everyone tuned in today, ang buong mundo at wait, hindi lang pala yung mundo, pati yung mga space station orbiting the Earth.
Is that so?
Ay magpapatay ng ilaw for the largest and most meaningful movement to fight climate change. And that is Earth Hour, which celebrates its 10th year this 2016.
So dito sa Pilipinas, anong oras ito gaganapin on March 19?
It will happen from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. wherever you are on planet Earth. At napili to because some very smart people from WWF figured out na 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. pala ang period sa time frame ng bawat bansa na pinakamadilim. So visually, magandang kunan ng Earth Hour from that time.
Okay. Pero may mga ibang nagsasabi na parang gaano ba talaga kalaki yung maitutulong para sa pangangalaga ng ating kalikasan, yung pagpapatay ng ilaw for 1 whole hour?
Malaki siya because in 2009, nakasave tayo ng enough energy, about 600 million watts sa Pilipinas alone, which is equivalent to shutting down a dozen coal-fired power plants for 1 hour. But more than anything, Earth Hour has always been a symbolic movement. So we're not gonna stop climate change just by switching off our lights.
Of course.
Our commitments must be deeper than that. It entails a shift to go beyond the hour. Kaya yung logo, dati 60. Pero ngayon, 60 plus. Dahil mas importante ang gagawin natin pagbukas natin ng ilaw. But if the movement has been criticized by some groups na medyo gimmicky lang, it is a gimmick, most definitely. But if it is a gimmick that inspires millions to go beyond the hour, then it will have served its purpose.
Dahil sinasabi mo na rin, 60 plus. Kumbaga, may nagsasabi, gimmick lang yung 60. Ano yung hindi gimmick doon sa 60 plus, yung plus na sinasabi ninyo?
Okay.
So what can we do, what can ordinary people do para they can also go beyond the gimmick?
Alright. So ang solutions natin, Cara, at WWF have always been, number 1, education. Earth Hour is about education. It's about climate change mitigation or embracing renewable energy and embracing energy-efficient technologies. Ito yung mga ilaw na efficient tulad ng LEDs. So kung meron tayong LFLs, yung mga mahabang bombilya na fluorescent.
Palitan lang, gawin yung mas mura. Mas mura rin kasi sa kuryente yun eh.
Definitely. Yan yung isa sa favorite nating share with our constituents na kapag tayo ay nagpalit into energy-efficient refrigerators, vehicles, lighting systems, air conditioners, in the long run, ang laki ng matitipid natin. So you get to save money and you get to save Mother Earth. Everyone wins.
Okay, pero may mga environmentalists na pumupuna rin dito sa Earth Hour. Ang sabi nila, hindi naman daw malaki ang epekto nito, tsaka dinidemonize pa daw nito yung kuryente. Parang, parang yun nga, sabi, gimmick lang daw ito, yung ganyan. Parang hindi naman dapat gawing kasalanan yung gumamit ka ng kuryente.
Hindi talaga, dahil kung walang kuryente, hindi tayo makakapanood ngayon ng GMA.
Oo. So hindi nyo naman sinasabing masama ang kuryente?
Absolutely not. Earth Hour is all about being inspired or inspiring everyone else to embrace what we call a low-carbon lifestyle. Ito yung paggamit ng kuryente sourced from renewable energy technologies tulad ng geothermal. Malakas po ang Pilipinas dyan. Wind. Punta lang tayo sa Rizal. Kita natin yung bagong wind farm. Solar. Ang daming solar parks opening up. Sa Pampanga, meron. Negros, etc., etc. And again, we mentioned kanina yung energy efficiency. Half lang po yun. The other half is are the things that we can do to minimize our consumption of many resources like water. Yung ultimong pagtitipid ng tubig will tide the Philippines through actually it's happening now, yung El Nino. Or even not taking the elevator or the escalator when you go up 2, 3, 4 floors. If we do it every day, malaki na nga yung ma-contribute natin sa energy savings at it's healthier for us. You said you bike all the time. That is one of the most beautiful things you can do. At ngayong darating na Sabado, ang isa sa ating highlights ay meron tayong mga bikers na dadalo from all around Luzon. So we have 800 bikers because we're celebrating low-carbon transportation rin.
So maraming magagawa ang individuals para mag-contribute nga dito sa advocacy ninyo na Earth Hour na talagang pangalagaan yung ating kalikasan, ganyan. Pero ano naman ang mga hakbang na dapat gawin ng Pilipinas as a country?
As a country.
Para, kumbaga, makatulong naman tayo sa pag-ibsan dito sa climate change.
Alright. Dalawa kasi yan. The first would be climate change adaptation. Importante yon kasi ang Pilipinas, hindi tayo major emitter of carbon emissions as opposed to China or the United States or India. So, kailangan nating pagplanuhan kung paano tayo makakasave ng lives and livelihoods kapag tumama na naman ang next big Yolanda or Sendong or Pepe. Pero ang mas sexy na pwede natin gawin ay yung pag-embrace sa ating renewable energy technologies and energy efficiency.
Pero mura na ba ang renewable energy?
Murang-mura na siya ngayon, Cara. In fact, punta lang tayo sa malls. Our viewers can try this out. We can all go to malls at pagpunta natin doon, let's look for portable home solar lighting systems.
Yeah.
More and more affordable na yon at i-rig natin. We can augment.
May mga chargers na solar-powered na.
Correct.
And all those things. So.
Meron din for bikers na bag. And then, for the event naman this Saturday, excited rin tayo kasi, di ba meron tayong 800 bikers. Meron naman tayong 10 stationary bamboo bikes connected to energy harvesters or mga nagko-convert yan ng yung pedal power into kuryente. And then, we will visually and symbolically light up the Philippines with human power. So, everyone will get a chance to ride those bikes. Sana makasama ka rin this Saturday.
Alright. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Greg Yan, Earth Hour Philippines Communications Manager. March 19 po, 8:30 to 9:30.
Patay po tayo ng
Magpatay
ilaw.
daw ng ilaw dahil sa Earth Hour. 60 plus.
60 plus. Go beyond the hour.
Alright. Maraming salamat.
Salamat.
Thank you.